Hi everyone, welcome back to Discover and Learn, and I am your communications coach or an English coach. One question we have in mind when we are a beginner or we want to learn this language or when we want to speak English fluently and confidently, we have this one question in mind. Where do I start with? What should I include in my routine? And what should I do every day so that I can improve in my English speaking skills? Just to solve your problem, guys, I have started coming up with a week's plan wherein every day I take up different things which is actually important for you to include in your daily routine or your daily study plan. So it will be very convenient and easy for you now. So one day I take up vocabulary, phrases or idioms to help you understand why words are important, or how to collect words and how to remember vocabulary, idioms and phrases so as to start speaking in English. Another day I take up some techniques which will help you to improve your English speaking skills, like what exercises, what activities and what practice sessions you need to include in your routine so that you can start improving your English speaking skills. Okay, another day I take up a shadowing session wherein I am going to speak on certain topics and you will follow me so as to improve your tone, rhythm, intonation to speak in English. Okay, next day I take up a conversation session. So basically I take up one AI and I start practicing with that. I start having a conversation with an AI so that you can also understand, if you are alone, how you can start practicing on your own in this way. Okay, how to have a conversation with someone at home without a partner. So you can take help from AI. So this is another thing which I take up once in a week so that it's easier for you to understand how you can practice English speaking so as to improve on your English speaking skills. Okay, and one more thing I take up is the quiz or test or activities or exercises which are related to sentence construction or any grammar rule or anything related to English so as to help you with grammar and sentences so that you can come up with correct sentences and you can speak English correctly. So this is my plan and I have been doing this from past 2 to 3 weeks. So you can go through my channel and you will get to know in detail about it. So I've just spoken about this for people who are new to my channel so that they can go back and check it out. And trust me on this, guys, if you follow my channel every single day, it is definitely going to help you to improve in your speaking skills. But you have to follow it every single day to see the difference. Now today I'm going to start with a shadowing session. So I'm going to read up a story which is a very simple basic story. The story is for a first grade reader. So this is a very simple short story I'm going to read. You have to shadow with me. Okay, let's do it. First sentence. Pam is a little pink pig. Pam is a little pink pig. Repeat after me. Next sentence. Pam lives in a pen. Pam lives in a pen. Pen is the house of a pig is called a pen. Okay, so Pam lives in a pen. Repeat. Next. She keeps it neat and clean. She keeps it neat and clean. Repeat. So guys, what here you can do is you can pause my video after each sentence so as to speak. Okay, practice it on your own and then try speaking along with me. Right? And these are very simple, basic, simple sentences which is not difficult for you to speak. So this is at a beginner level. You'll easily be able to follow it. Okay, next. Ben is her pal. Repeat. Ben is her pal. Pal means friend. Next. He is an insect and can fly. He is an insect and can fly. Who is he? Ben. And Ben is Pam's friend and Pam is the pig. Okay, next. Ben is red, yellow and green. Ben is red, yellow and green. Next. He is a butterfly. He is a butterfly. So it is just describing everything about a butterfly. Now in this way you can start describing things, right? How easy and simple sentences are used to describe butterfly and the story. So you can take this context and you can start describing things, other things also in this way. Okay, next. One day they made a bet. One day they made a bet. The first one to reach the barn will win. The first one to reach the barn will win. So what is a barn? Barn is a place or a building which is used to store the stocks, like the hay or straw or grains or livestock, anything. It's a place which is used to stock all these things. So they have come up with a bet that the one who reaches there first, the barn first, will win. Okay, next. They shouted in glee. Glee means very happy. Okay, very happily. They shouted in glee. Get, set, go. At the mark of 3. Get, set, go. At the mark of 3. So we say 1, 2, 3, start, or ready, steady, go. The same way they also started the race by saying get, set, go at the mark of 3. Next. Pam ran fast. Pam ran fast. Now if you're not able to follow, again pause my video and then listen to it and follow it. Okay. Next sentence. She was quick and could leap. She was quick and could leap. Like move forward quickly. Next. Ben was swift and could glide. Ben was swift and could glide. So Ben is a butterfly here. So it could glide. Glide in air means it could flow in the air. And swift is fast. How Pam is moving and how Ben is moving is described in this way. So you have to understand also how the story is able to describe everything. Okay, we have to pick it up while reading a story also. Next. But Ben flew to Pam's side so that Pam could make it first. But Ben flew to Pam's side so that Pam could make it first. Now see, Ben is faster than Pam. But what Ben did was she flew to Pam's side so that Pam could make it first, could win the race. Okay. Next. Ben clapped for her. Now when Pam won the race, she started clapping for her. She clapped for her. He said, "You win, my pal. You are a star." He said, "You win, my pal. You are a star." Next sentence. Pam smiled and said, "Thank you, dear friend." Pam smiled and said, "Thank you, dear friend." Next. They hugged each other and came back to the pen. The last sentence. They hugged each other and came back to the pen. Which means they came back to their home or pig's home, which is Pam's home. Okay, so you saw how beautiful and easy the story was. Each sentences were so simple and so easy to understand and follow. So in this way, we can also come up with short stories in this way, right? We can take any object, we can take a butterfly, we can take a tree, we can take anything and we can start coming up with a small story in this way. It was just about a race, right? What they did. So there was a description about Pam, there was a description about Ben, and what they did. They had a race. That's it. So in this way, you can also take up a situation and you can come up with a story, small story, right? Like a honeybee, what they do every day. You can just name the honeybee and you can just say every morning they go up and buzz around the flowers to collect nectar, and they come back home and they store it there so that it can become honey, right? In this way, you can just build up a story around it. we can do things in this way. We can take up any object and we can start describing it in this way. Like it described the butterfly. It was green, yellow and red in color probably. Right? And a sentence or two we can add. So this way we can also start coming up with a story and start describing something. This will help us in our speaking practice also. In order to become fluent and confident in speaking in English, we have to do all these things. We have to come up with these ideas, right? So that is why I took this story and I wanted to read it for you, so that you understand how easy and simple these stories are, which you can also start thinking and coming up with these small stories to improve your English speaking. And while shadowing, we came across some vocabularies also, which I helped you with the meaning as well. So when you are reading something, when you're shadowing with some person, you have to understand, you have to collect the vocabulary also to understand what it is, what it means in the context and what it actually means, so that you can use it in your own sentences also. Right? So this is how you start shadowing with someone, how you start reading and understanding and listening and watching things. You have to shadow with them as well when you're listening or watching something. Okay, make it a practice. Get in the practice of shadowing. This is actually going to help you with your accent, with your fluency, with your flow, intonation, rhythm, and everything else. How English is spoken basically, or how native speakers speak in English. Okay. So guys, if you like my channel, do subscribe it, like and share my videos, write your comments in the comment section, what you like about it, and do not forget to press the notification icon so that you get all my videos on time, free of cost, and access to all the amazing content on this channel. What you have to do is stay tuned, stay connected, and watch my entire video to master this skill. Bye bye, take care.